Hello and welcome to Blue Devil Soccer. This is Mr. Buckler coming to you from Rondout Valley High School for Ellenville versus Marlboro sectional semi-final being played on Monday, April 19th at 6 p.m. here local time in New York. And the winner of this game will play tomorrow in the section final. Blue Devils and the All Blue going to be going from left to right, while Marlboro in the all white will be going from right to left. And I think Marlboro is co-ed, meaning there are boys and girls, I believe, playing on this Marlboro varsity roster. This game being played, big shout out to Rondout Valley High School for letting Ellenville use this as their home field. It is a wonderful brand new field, less than 12 months old. It is turf, so it's all season, and it is beautifully flat. Something the Ellenville High School varsity field is not so much of. All right, but we're underway here. And this is Mr. Buckler on the mic. Solo duty, doing camera and commentary, so I will have to focus on one more than the other at certain points. I was not able to get starting rosters for you thanks to some rain we had before today's game. As Ellenville attack down the right wing. Great sliding tackle, keeps it in. A little hard to tell which lines we're using for this. The goals are obviously at the back of the end zone, so I guess it's the solid white line would be the soccer field. So Ellenville has played Marlboro in the regular season once at Marlboro as Jack attacks down the right wing. The one game they've played together so far was at Marlboro. Ellenville won it by 4 goals, I believe. So this is their second time playing this season. Ellenville's only lost a couple of games this season. My pre-game ritual of getting the starting lineups from both coaches was interrupted by the fact that it rained here just prior to kickoff. Nice cut inside by Gavin. And so I am on the roof of the press box, which does mean I'm exposed to the elements. As Kawshar tackles the Rondout left-sided player. So yeah, so the rain interrupted my preparation here as I am playing the game with an umbrella attached to the top of my camera in case it rains again. It's not supposed to rain much, hence why I'm up here. If there was a heavy forecast for rain, I would be making do with shooting out of a window downstairs, but the windows were not in a particularly good spot. Marlboro now on the attack, slides it across, and a great opening goal. Marlboro's first attack, and a beautifully placed finish to the far post. Helgeson couldn't even save it, and there he is, the number 10, getting the opening goal for Marlboro. See if I can tell who that is. The Marlboro 10 would be Alexis Camacho. So he's delighted, gets the opening goal. Caught Ellenville napping their first time they had to defend, and they were not ready for it. So the Marlboro keeper came charging out, probably touched it with his hands. The coaches were crying for handball. I gotta say, it is very difficult to tell which lines are which, because of course there is the area for the goalkeeper where he can handle the ball, and I honestly can't tell you where that area stops. Is it the dark blue? I guess there's a dark blue line. It's really hard to make out. That might be the goalie's area, but that's not for sure. Strike from outside the box. Oof, good save. Good save. But Ellenville's number 23. That's Brandon Goob with the strike. Ellenville plays the corner kick. Kawshar goes down, no foul. Marlboro clears it only as far as Baxter. He can't clear it. Ball's still in, I think. It did finally go out. So yeah, it is the dark blue line, which is the soccer field lines. So we're 4 minutes in. We've already got a score of 1-0 to Marlboro. Great play by Kawshar on the right wing, crossed it in the end to the near post where no one was there. He keeps it in on the far side. Does really well. It's a very wide pitch. Crosses into the center. Keeper does well to catch it. I think the goalie is Alex McAteer. Good steal by Goo with a 19, but tried to knock it around the player. Didn't quite work out. Referee's just making sure everyone gets their masks up. So look for Ellenville, number 10 coming in. Gonzalez for the 20 maybe. Beat Jack. And is there no spare ball? Having to go quite a ways to get that ball. Great through ball for Ellenville. Gonzalez tried to stab it with his right foot. And keeper did well. Didn't fall for it. Brandon Gonzalez with a great attacking chance there for Ellenville. No one's going to be offside on this play because Marlboro's sweeper is way back there. The 0 looks like, or is it the 11? Probably the 11 of Dylan Gunsit. Nice long throw into the box. It bounces once. Cut back from Baxter, looking for Biswas. And now Marlboro will look to attack. Good cut out in the end. It's like a substitution being made. 12 on for Marlboro. So there are, I believe, 2 fans allowed for each player at maximum. And that goes for, I believe, away fans for the first time in the season. It's only been home fans prior to this game. Oh, and there goes my umbrella falling into the shot, so I apologize for that. If the weather is not going to rain, I could potentially take the umbrella down, which would be nice, because it is affecting it. Now it's getting windy. So apologies for any odd camera work or umbrella obstructions. Nice cross ball. It's not going to be able to keep it in. I believe there will be mask breaks coming up in 10 minutes. Ball falls in the box. Nicely placed finish. And that's going to roll out for a corner kick. This might be my chance. I was able to walk briefly onto the field earlier, though, and it is a beautiful, as I said, it's a brand new field. It's a brand new turf field, and it's a kind of turf field I've never used before. I've only ever played in my younger days on what used to be known as AstroTurf. And this is something else altogether. There are, to explain it, almost strands of fine rubber to look like grass, which you can order it to any length you want. And then below that is tiny fine rubber particles, which give it the kind of simulated natural bounce. And then below that is like a bed of sand. So every now and again, if you need to redistribute the rubber pellets, you can, I believe. So if they get unevenly distributed over years of use or months of use, you can actually redistribute them evenly to kind of reset the field back to its perfectly flat state. And it was very, very soft, and I would have loved to have played on this kind of a field in my time. Who knows, maybe I will one day. Leon's going to launch it to the edge of the box. Looking for Gonzalez. That's going to go on the far side. Baxter fell down, was looking for the foul. Ball just rolls free in the middle. Ellenville, if they can just get the ball down, I think they have the beating of this team. Just got to control it a little bit better than they are. Be a little bit more incisive, because they're certainly getting more of the ball. As I don't know the record of both teams accurately, but I do know Ellenville has had a very good season. Oh, nicely kept in. Ellenville's had a very successful season, only losing 1, perhaps 2 games against very strong teams. For the most part, they won every other game they've played. 1 game ending in a tie. So Ellenville's a strong team this year. Having beaten Marlboro once before, they would have felt prior to the game that they have the beating of Marlboro. And they probably are the favorites coming into this game. But the score is 1-0 to Marlboro. 26 minutes remaining in the half, so I believe at 20 minutes remaining there'll be a mask break. Try to get a bit more sounds atmos for you. Oh. Keeper did well to come out. There we go. I think I can turn the sound up a little bit of the game sound. My on-camera mic, which will pick up the fans more than anything. Oof. Crunch and tackle. It's going to stay in. Nicely worked by Marlboro. Pinging the passes around. Strike from distance. Bounces in front of Helgeson. He's able to comfortably save it, but good build-up play from Marlboro. Backs with a strong through ball. The keeper's going to read that well and clear it only as far as Ellenville's defender Leon. Like some subs maybe. 13 coming in for 20 for Ellenville, I believe. Marlboro making some subs too. The 5 out, the 1 in, I think. With his long throw. Coach Mead asking his players to be one touch faster. They've got a real chance now. Flashed across the face of the goal. Biswas unable to tap it in, but the play's still alive. Ooh. Everyone said hit that. They wanted him to strike that from the edge of the box. He did connect with it, just not quite as accurately to test the keeper as he would have liked. But that was good play there by Ellenville. A little bit more dominant, a bit more aggressive. I apologize, I keep trying to do the simplest of tasks up here, and whenever I do that I lose sight of the game and I lose the shot, so I do apologize. Just trying to stay warm. It's a little bit breezy up here.
Alexis, get back! These balls to run, come on. Come on, Ken. What are you? Second one. Come on, boy, you got to step to it. Go!
And the crowd goes wild. Goal.Kawshar Biswas played through. Took a nice finish. And Ellenville senior number 7 celebrates with his teammates with a nicely composed finish to make the score 1-1 here. With 22 minutes on the first half game clock. Ellenville Ellenville gets their equalizer. And it was probably coming, but Marlboro certainly making some chances of their own. Ball down the far side. That got the Ellenville fans pumped. That goal from Biswas. Another through ball. This time for Ellenville's Gonzalez. The defender will be able to push him off the ball fairly. Just lean into him. The referee's maybe going to say no. No, the referee is going to say that was a foul. He just pushed into the player a little bit. And the referee will say, yeah, that was an unfair attempt. Tried to play the man and not the ball. And that is a foul. If you go for the ball and get the man, that's a little different story. Then it's open to interpretation. But if you just try to play the man and not the ball, especially in that situation where you're through on goal, the referee decided, no, that's an infraction. And so Baxter lines it up fairly far out. He may strike this anyway, but it's got a long way to go. Hit it hard enough, but to get that much power on his strike, it was going to be getting some pretty serious lift on it as well. And so keeper didn't have to make a save in the end. And some of our viewers out there, just want to confirm that this Marlboro team in the all white isn't, as I mentioned, is what's known as a co-ed team, meaning they have boys and girls on their team. I believe that's the term anyway. So they probably don't have a girls varsity team. They only have a boys varsity team, including some varsity girls. Ellenville did have both varsity boys and girls. As the ball comes into the box, Helgeson waited right until the last minute to step off his line. But definitely the 21 of the 20, and I think there's a couple more ladies on the Marlboro roster. Ball's lofted in, headed away well. Well stolen by Biswas. He looks for Gonzalez on the through ball. Biswas just couldn't get the final correct touch. He did so well down the left wing. Had it arms in the middle, tried to take another touch and perhaps take it around the keeper or shoot it past the keeper. Probably should have just passed it inside to Gonzalez before that. But he's feeling confident. He's got already 1 goal today. The equalizer to make it 1-1 here. So Biswas is feeling confident. Usually gets a few goals for Ellenville. He's been scoring ever since he joined the varsity team. Nicely cleared through. The defender had to do with it. Did so well. That's Noah Hemstree winning the free kick. Or was that Gavin Baxter? May have been Baxter, actually.
Hey, listen, there's got to be some sort of attempt to give 10 yards here.
Coach Meade saying there's got to be some sort of attempt to give 10 yards. And then here the referee hearing that pushes him further back. Launched in! Ellenville's number 11, so close. Lunging to reach it. That was Tyler Lamendola. Couldn't quite get to it. Referee wasn't ready for it.
Come on, Kevin, come on, count it. Again. Why? Come out wide. Stay with it, blue.
Scooped over the top for Biswas. Misses the first touch, lays off with the second. It's a delightful chip through.
You're under pressure all the time if you don't get up. Up there.
Finally goes out on the far side for a Rondout throw. Ellenville is going to win that free kick. Probably wanted to take it quickly. Ref said no, so I think because we're in the sectional stages of the season, meaning essentially the very end of the season, I'll continue my thought here in a second. So far, every game I've watched this season has normally 2 officials, which are therefore 2 referees, and they both are on the pitch at the same time. Each one essentially covers a half each. Whereas today, we have the more traditional 3 officials. We have a referee on the pitch along with 2 linesmen, or referee's assistants. Oh, keeper came, dropped it. Surely Ellenville can just stick this one home. No foul on the keeper. Yeah, the keeper thought he was fouled. Ellenville player is down. So there was a foul committed at some point there on the keeper. And Ellenville's player is hurt. Can't get up. And the two referees here are going to convene, or they say the ref and his assistant going to convene on what they think happened just then. Because if it's a foul on an Ellenville player, it's a penalty kick to Ellenville. If it's a foul on the keeper, then any play after that is null and void. If there was no foul committed on either player, then it's an Ellenville goal. So, let's see what the referee decides. I'd imagine it's going to be a free kick to Marlboro. Baxter back on his feet. Going to have to get subbed off because he was down for so long, I think. So the referee is saying he stopped the clock for him, and I think therefore he had to leave the field. And the referee wants the coach to check in, make sure he's okay. Baxter will want to get back out there as soon as he can.
Hey, we're close. Come on, keep working.
Ellenville! Second one. Again, come on, get up.
Miss clearance, bounced up and hit the elbow, and Marlboro's going to get there first. Now they can attack. Tried to strike it from distance. Another strike, this time blocked, but falls to a Marlboro player, and finally Ellenville can clear it out. Oh, and poorly read by Leon and the forward between them. Miscommunication. And Ellenville just needs to wake up a little bit here. Baxter's going to come in. Looks like for, not sure who for Hem Street coming out.
Hold it, run, make the late run, make the late run, hold it, no, hold it, hold it.
Yep, definite foul by the 8 on Islam. The 8 would be Kevin Middow. Launched in, flicked up. Ooh, sweet connection from the edge of the area. I think from Baxter, just fell too low to trouble the keeper, but a save nonetheless. So Coach Mead yet again reminding the referee about how the wall from the free kick, or at least the opposing players, need to be 10 feet minimum. And the referee's not doing a job to Coach Mead's satisfaction, let's just say that. He's not measuring out every time, which is his prerogative, I guess. But it sure isn't going down well with Coach Mead, so he's having a few words with the referee about that every time they get a free kick. A high looping throw, bounced up off the head of an Ellenville player. Marlboro clears it. And they come away with the ball. Marlboro breaking now with, I think, Middow again, but couldn't quite link up with a teammate. suns. That's to go, I guess, below the pretty much constant cloud cover we have, but in the distance there are no clouds, and that's the sun now as it sets. Just dipping below that cloud cover. Offside call, I think, on the player on the far side. He got lucky there, number 6, that ball was blocked as his chip through pass to Biswas would have been way too heavy, I think, for Biswas to get on the end of, I think. So in the end, it goes out for a throw. And Airbridge will launch one of his missiles into the box here. Ellenville's Guba makes a run. Did score off a throw with a header a couple of games ago. The ball drops, takes a touch. Baxter swings in a wonderful cross. Keeper couldn't collect it. Biswas senses the danger. Wanted that shot. Nice cross to the back post. Touch back across the goal. I think by Baxter. Just wants someone to get on the end of it. Strike from the edge of the box. And Ellenville is starting to pepper this goal now with crosses and shots. And Baxter and many of his teammates can't believe they haven't scored in that little phase there. 6 minutes and a change to go until halftime. The score is still tied up at 1-1. So the win was just picking up in the last minute or so. Ellenville chasing that leading goal. Oof, Baxter wanted to hit it first time. Tired of crossing it the last 2 times and no one getting on the end of it, but that's the game plan, and he knows that is the better choice there. Keep on putting those crosses into the box, and eventually someone will stick one home. Now Coach Meade on this near side is chatting to the referee's assistant. I'll keep your eyes peeled. Oh, and Biswas gets his second of the game. Did really well to fake the shot, commit the defender, drop the shoulder, then cut inside on his left foot, and then smashed it from pretty far out. And it was accurate enough to go to the right and go under the keeper. So Ellenville's number 7, Kawshar Biswas, senior, with his second goal of the game. 4 minutes now until halftime to make it 2-1. So Biswas grabbing this game by the scruff of its neck and pulling Ellenville into the lead before halftime. He scored about 2 minutes before the quarter break, and now he scored about 4 minutes before the half break. That'll make Coach Meade a lot happier. Long ball into the box. It's going to be looped almost over Helgeson in the goal of Ellenville's, but in the end he did well to catch that. Calls for offside, I think, against Biswas. Linesman on this near side has his flag up. Nice flick on. Not sure what the call was there. It may have gone out for a throw. Nice throw into the box. Challenging Ellenville's Ibrich with that long throw. Cleared backwards. Oh, one miscleared there, I think, by Tyler Lamendola. And sloppy defending from Ellenville is going to let Marlboro in here. Ellenville's 18, get ready to come in. Brandon Gonzalez. But it's white ball, so Ellenville won't be allowed to make the sub until the ball goes out in their favorite. Launched in, flicked. And that's going to be a goal kick for Ellenville. So now the sub can be made. It's going to be Gonzalez for Gattaca, number 6, I believe. Biswas has options here. He's going to go inside. He's going to try to play it across to Baxter. He takes a touch inside on his right, tries to roll it through, looking for Biswas on the return. And just couldn't quite link up there, but Ellenville has it back. So the clock is stopped at 2 minutes, meaning there's less than 2 minutes to go until halftime. And that is your halftime break. Ellenville goes into the break up by 1. Marlboro opened the scoring after only a couple minutes in this game. Ellenville equalized with about 18 minutes gone in the first half, and then with about 34 minutes left, or 36 minutes left, Ellenville took the lead. Both Ellenville goals coming from the number 7 Kawshar Biswas. And so with that, we will take a halftime break up here in the tower. This is Mr. Buckler saying I'll be back shortly for the second half. Thank you so much for tuning into this game live on YouTube and in the future on YouTube and Channel 20. And so we're back for the second half. Varsity soccer, Ellenville boys against Marlboro boys. Ellenville leads 2-1 here. It's April 19th, 6:58 p.m. 40 minutes of soccer between one of these teams and the sectional final, which will be tomorrow. This is the sectional semifinal. This is Mr. Buckler on the mic and on the camera here, coming to you live from Rondout Valley High School. This game being played essentially at a neutral venue. Ellenville, it is their home game. They are the home seed in this matchup, but they elected to play today's game at this beautifully recently installed facility here at Rondout Valley High School. Ellenville just playing around the box. Good save by the Marlboro keeper. Really had to catch that, as Ellenville players were all around to tap it in. So Ellenville starting strongly right from the kickoff here in the second half. Back down the left-hand side. Out for a throw on this near side. Ellenville's Lamendola looks to play it down the line. Nicely crossed in by Lamendola. Ellenville playing very high line. They have two players back now. For a while they only had Ibrich dropping deep. And then now Lamendola's coming across. Ibrich comes up for the throw. So Lamendola and I think it's Leon. Playing the back line for Ellenville. Ibrich recovering the ball from under the bleacher. Flick backwards by the defender. Gonzalez was almost on to the end of it. In the end, it's going to be Ellenville corner anyway, but Gonzalez, if he could have controlled that reverse flick, he'd have been through. Nicely crossed in. Ooh. Yeah, Rich with the header. Got underneath it in the end a little bit too much, but good attack. Good idea from Ellenville. Baxter trying some moves there. Number one on the throw. It's Lamendola will take. Nice slaloming run from the 23. Tried to get his shot off in the end. Great run from him. So you see that construction equipment in the back there. They are planning to put a running track around this brand new field. But they have to wait until the weather's just warm enough to do it. They were able to install this field back in September, I guess. The running track they will be able to install, I guess, in the coming weeks or months. So this will have a brand new pitch and pitch and track installed here very soon. That's what that construction equipment in the back is for. Oh, keeper thought he dropped the first one. He got the second one. So this beautiful construction site, or this beautiful facility, still under construction technically, but the field is ready to play on. And so that's why we are here today. And obviously the bleachers are ready to be used, as is the booth that I'm in. The booth I'm on top of here. As the wind is picking up a little bit, as long as it doesn't rain, then we should be fine in terms of our broadcast. Noel takes the quick throw. He's wide open. Chips up to the back post. Oh, and delightful chance for the Ellenville 23. Alex Pauly, I think. Well headed by Tanvir Islam. I was going to say handball in the end, I think, against Pauly. Going to launch this one through. Would have gone to the keeper, I think, but Ellenville cuts it out. Nicely done by Kawshar. Gonzalez had to check his run and come back and plays it through to Biswas. Man open in the center. Oh, what a save! Oh, Ellenville's number 4. Just thought he had scored there. So unlucky. But on a plate to make it 3-1 here. And he couldn't stick it home. Corner kick comes flashing across, and it's glanced off for a throw on the far side, but number 4, he can't believe he missed. He still can't believe it. Right there in front of the keeper again, just shaking his head, not sure how he missed it. Doesn't get much prettier than that. Oh, it's flicked up and it's in. And the number 4 doesn't need to worry about it. As I believe Ellenville's Tyler Lamendola off the throw. So number 11, Tyler Lamendola for Ellenville is delighted. Makes it 3-1 Ellenville. Marlboro now down by 2 with 30 minutes remaining in this game. There'll be another intermission in the half coming up in 10 minutes. Marlboro now pushing the back, I think, by Islam. 17. So Marlboro having taken the lead in this game very early on, in fact. Ellenville's now responded with 3 goals. And if there's to be another goal in this game, it will be crucial. Once a team gets a 3-goal lead in soccer, it's very difficult to come back from that. 2 goals happens a lot. 3 goals. Oof, oof, comes off the football goal above the soccer goal. So that will be Ellenville ball. Nice strike from distance. Oof. Had the keeper sweating. Helgeson. Decent strike, I think, from the 20. It was of Rondout. That would be Joyce Ryder. So it will be Ellenville goal kick. Just making Ellenville sweat for a second there, Helgeson in goal. That's good for the game that Marlboro haven't let their heads drop. They know that they need to get their heads up, keep their heads up. They've got half an hour to get back in this game. They obviously know they can score. So now they just got to get 2 more. So the first step towards that, get that 1 goal back. Keep playing well. Don't concede another one. If Ellenville can stretch to a 3-goal lead, they will surely go on to win this game. But as it stands at 3-1, they're still within distance of Marlboro. Oof. Oof. The player on the far side there slipped on the not turf, on the pavement there. Hope he's all right. I have grazed knee. I know when I was talking before about having this being the modern style of turf as opposed to AstroTurf. The AstroTurf was very unforgiving for sliding. You know, certainly grass and mud. You could slide, tackle on it a lot better than you could AstroTurf. AstroTurf, it could really give you rug burns, essentially, give you really bad burns. This material looks to be a lot nicer than the AstroTurf when it comes to sliding. Certainly if there's been a light rain as well. But now the players are really concerned that black smooth surface just off from the turf is essentially smooth concrete, and obviously, yeah, if you slip and slide on concrete, that's going to hurt. So it's also a free kick to Ellenville. Sorry. Lots of white players just outside the box there. Ellenville has the ball. 23 tries to launch it from deep. Takes a couple of deflections. Keeper just came out and slide tackle. Look, as I was speaking about it, he's wearing pants, so he wouldn't have felt too much. But A slide tackle nonetheless from the keeper. Had to get that right, or else he would have kicked over the Ellenville player. Ellenville bringing 2 players short.
3 people over here. There's 3 people. Watch the short ball.
That was Guba trying to get the flick on, but the defender must have got a touch.
Stay focused.
Keeper comes, does not collect it. Did get a touch on it, but it fell to Ellenville player. Biswas going to run out of time to get that ball back. Nice play by the 12. Leon tries to stop him but can't. Oh, a critical tackle from Lamendola. He's already got 1 goal today. Now he gets a critical tackle. Nice subtle touch. Play back to Biswas, number 7. He strikes it. And that's a hat trick for Kawshar Biswas. And that might be all it takes to send Ellenville into the next round tomorrow night back here at Rondout Valley High School. Excellent build-up play by Blue Devils. Looks like he's calling to Coach Meade for a sub. Might want to take a break here, Biswas. He's put in a good shift, got his hat trick. He could conceivably sit out the rest of the game, unless Ellenville will need him. So the 20 comes in. Biswas comes out, having scored a hat trick for the Blue Devils as part of their 4 goals this afternoon. Ellenville lead 4-1 here, 24 minutes remaining. And surely the task, unless they can get something quickly, it's going to be, there you go. Might just be too much for Marlboro to get back into this game, but they've got a free kick. Strike from deep. Helgeson watches it go all the way. No worry for him. But yeah, that 4th goal for Ellenville, 3-goal lead. That'll just ease the pressure, ease the tension on their players. They know that they are putting away their chances. And Marlboro now needs to get 3 unanswered goals to just be able to tie in this game. And the way the game's been going, that looks unlikely. Ellenville has essentially dominated the game for the most part. Certainly had the bulk of the chances, the bulk of the possession. But the Devils still going to look for obviously more goals here to really put it out of reach for Marlboro. Jack takes a nice touch inside the defender. Oh my goodness! I think it came off the wheel. The ball should be out. It did hit the wheel to the side of the goal. It shouldn't count. Yeah, it didn't hit the post. Hit the wheel part, which is part of the post framework, but technically not the legit post framework, so it really should have been out of bounds for a goal kick or a corner kick, but Marlboro would have been really unhappy if that one had counted. Oh, yep, Blue Devils doing just about everything right in this game. Oh, great running on the far side to get there ahead of the Marlboro defender. I think it's Chris Leone putting the through ball into the 4. He lays off to the 23. He's going to strike from deep. Oh, it almost deflected over. I think from the 17 in the end. Becomes a good clearance. The Marlboro Dukes. There you go. I wasn't sure what their mascot was, but I would guess they are the Dukes. This one's on all their shirts.
Coming in!
Oof. 4 just miscontrolled it, or else the break was on there. It was actually a 4-on-4. Did well to keep that one in. I think that's the first goal scorer in this game. Alexis Camacho, I think he got the opening goal in this game for Marlboro. So we're back for the remainder of this game. Blue Devils lead 4-1 against the Marlboro Dukes. 20 minutes remaining in this game. Ball bounces loose in the Ellenville box. Marlboro strikes from deep, and that one's going to spin away. Ellenville's got a man on the far side calling for it. Ooh, well cut out by the defender. Gubert looking for Baxter with a heavy pass. Nice play. Paulie slides but loses out to the Marlboro player. Good tracking back from Baxter. Ball comes Comes through to the Ellenville winger. Through ball is not quite successful. Ellenville wins the throw on the far side.
Come on, don't stop. The ball. Bamboo.
Nice play, but Marlboro clears. Ellenville starting to put the pressure on Marlboro. Looking for a fifth. Chip to the back post is going to fall to the Ellenville. I think it's the 6th this time. Yeah, fell to Ellenville 6. He tried to hit it first time, but unable to do so in the end. Ellenville's going to make a sub. I think Hemstree, the 13, coming in for Guba, the 19. Launched, and Helgeson still has some work to do in this game. Hasn't had a lot to do. The occasional save, but not a lot to make in this game, but was called into action there. And a safe pair of hands. Ellenville's players just trying to get the ball under control and take a couple touches, and Marlboro up to the task of getting the ball off them. And this is where Ellenville can be dangerous if they can keep this in. Marlboro does well to recover. Oh, totally missed the pass. The 23, nice chip ball. It's going to be marked as offside. About 14 minutes left. We'll lead 4-1 here. The intensity just gone from Ellenville's game since the restart, because they know that they've pretty much done what they need to do to win this game. So scoring 4, only conceding 1. That was very early. Ellenville's job is almost complete here. So their intensity just starting to drop, which is giving Marlboro now a chance. Marlboro free kick. It's a white ball. Ellenville didn't realize it. Well, they did, and they're just wasting some time. Coach Mead says sarcastically, "Are you sure you got that right, sir?" I think it's fair to say this is not Coach Mead's favorite referee. Oh, nice nutmeg there. Little pullback. Can he keep it in with his teammate? They can. Another nutmeg by Ellenville. This is turning into a silky attacking play. Nice ball back to Gonzalez, and I think he's finally offside. That was an impressive build-up there by the Blue Devils. And the crowd joking that that shouldn't have been offside. In fact, it's an Ellenville free kick. It was not offside. Baxter now through, takes a touch, totally lets the defender get the ball. Tries to push the defender off the ball, it looked like there. No free kick given. Ellenville calls for the handball. Marlboro escapes. Nope, referee does say it was a handball, I think, on the edge of the box. So it will be a free kick to Ellenville on the edge of the box. Free kick just outside the box. Baxter standing over it. He wants a goal today. Straight into the wall. Great ball into the box. Oh, he just didn't quite read it well enough. Throws his head up in acknowledgement of that, gives a thumbs up, knows that was a wonderful ball into the box. And then we'll make a couple subs. 24 and 18 coming in for Blue Devils. #24 is Kevin Rayban, alongside Brandon Gonzalez coming in for Ellenville. Great reverse from Lamendola. Leon, can he get it under control? He can. It's that long diagonal ball. Looking for either Rayban or Baxter, probably. Comes off the back of the head. Baxter, not sure what he was looking for there. Might be caught between two minds for a direct through ball to Gonzalez, or the crossfield through ball is probably more what he had in mind. So 8 minutes to go in this sectional semi-final. The winner gets to come back tomorrow and play for the sectional final for the title. Shot from deep, gonna go over Helwison's goal. Not even over it, gonna go way to the side. But it's looking like it will be the Ellenville Blue Devils to come in tomorrow. Number 26 coming in now for Blue Devils. That will be Alex Zweck. Giving him some minutes. I think Coach Mead knows now at this point they've done enough to win this game. Alex Pauly, 23, is going to come out. Ellenville's starters definitely putting in a good shift today and looking like they're going to come out victorious. So they'll be delighted. Some of the Marlboro players on the bench just trying to stay warm as the temperature is definitely getting cold here. Marlboro head coach is Jim Ventriglia, assisted by J.C. Smith. Ellenville coach by Maxwell Mead, assisted by Lee Augustine. Strike from deep. Almost caught the keeper off his guard. If it had just been inside the near post, it might have snuck in. Keeper wasn't necessarily ready for it. So good idea by Gonzalez. But the Ellenville coaching staff looking like the ones who are going to be the happier of the two. Their short drive back from Rondout Valley to Ellenville High School, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes at the most. Down Route 209 from Rondout Valley to Ellenville High School. Cross is blocked, but not out for a throw yet. Now it is. So a 5-player switch for Rondout. Now I think their coach acknowledges that the fight is probably beyond them with 6 minutes remaining in this game. So the Rondout coach gives 6 minutes to 5 new players. It's been a well-fought contest that that Marlboro got off to a great start to. The Dukes. But Ellenville just had too much for them in the end. But they were forced by Marlboro to work for it. Say with Marlboro getting the early goal, Ellenville had to come from a goal behind and work at it until they got their breakthrough, got the equalizer, got the second, and then say Biswas with the third and the fourth in the end. Well, Biswas with the first two, Tyler Lamendola with the third, and then Biswas with the fourth for his hat trick. That'll be a foul on the run on the Duke. I apologize if I've called Marlboro Rondout at any time in this game. Sure I have. Gonna be a free kick to Marlboro, I think. Oh, ran through him in the end. There's a wet, just puts it out for a throw. Marlon Cabrera getting some minutes for the Ellenville Blue Devils, playing up front. Marlboro might get a chance to strike. They do. It's blocked by Hibbridge in the end. Number 5, the important block. And now Marlboro make a quadruple sub while Elm will bring in the number 2. It'll be Carlos Ray-Van coming in. The lights are on here. Playing under the floodlights. And the light is fading, as is the temperature. But not the Ellenville spirits, those are high. Marlon Cabrera, certainly speed, not a problem in his game. Ends up heavy touch and putting it out. Not fast enough to catch that one, I'm afraid, but a very quick player for the Ellenville High School. He's in fact a track athlete as well. He's gone to represent Ellenville High School at the state level. Bounces off the 5. That's Carson Macker. Yep, Marlboro want to finish strong. You can try and get a goal here. Inside the last 2 minutes now. Free kick to Marlboro. So yeah, inside 2 minutes, game almost at a close here. Blue Devils lead 4-1. It's going to be a successful trip and a successful semi-final matchup. The final should be coming to you tomorrow on our YouTube channel, we hope. The ball deeply swung in. Helgeson didn't have a save to make in the end. It harmlessly goes over his crossbar. And that will probably do it for this game in terms of serious chances. Might be time for just one more. But otherwise, it's going to be mission successful for the Blue Devils. Cabrera down the center. Ellenville's going to almost win this back. Not quite. That's good. Positive play from Ellenville. Always looking to turn and go forward in the search for yet another goal. And they are searching for one here. Comes the cross. Almost fell to Cabrera in between the two defenders. And then he fell to his knees and was unable to put a finishing touch on it. And now Marlon might have another chance. He finally got under control. He can. Oh, his shot is blocked. Ellenville chasing a final goal in the final seconds of this game. Keeper comes, drops it. Defender clears it well. But some action here right at the death. Not going to be long enough for Marlboro to get 3 goals, but enough to get some excitement for the fans, and that's great to see. Now Helgeson can drop kick it, and that will probably do it. And the Ellenville bench runs on to celebrate with him. They win 4-1 here. A successful semi-final victory for the Ellenville Blue Devils. So congratulations to them. The
Ellenville Blue Devils 4, Marlboro Dukes 1. Today's player of the match from the Ellenville Blue Devils, number 7, Kershaw Biswas.
Kershaw Biswas getting player of the match for his hat trick. 3 goals today. Tomorrow they'll be playing Liberty with the fans of Ellenville having to sit on the far side. That's where Marlboro goes now to say thank you to their fans for coming out and watching them and cheering them on. So great job by Marlboro for what was a good game.
All right, and I'll be telling Liberty to park in the 2nd Street over here.
A very well fought contest between the Marlboro Dukes and the Ellenville Blue Devils. Congratulations, of course, to the Ellenville Blue Devils. They win this sectional semifinal. And this has been Mr. Buckler with the live broadcast. So again, thank you so much for tuning in live and watching this game. And I hope we are able to bring you tomorrow's final game from this same location, Ellenville versus Liberty. Stay tuned for that one. In the meantime, this is Mr. Buckler signing off. We'll catch you next time.